losses, and their journey. Here is the starting point for racing dreams, where aspiring drivers begin forging their own legacy. For a select, devoted few awaits not just the finish line, but the chance to become a racing legend.
Hey guys, Hellsport here, and here's my look at Forza 7 for the PC. I had a blast playing it. I must have played it for a good 10 hours yesterday. Had an absolute blast. Recorded some footage here for you guys to check it out, and it looks fantastic on the PC. I did run into some stuttering issues though, and I'll put some clips of that up here. Once I locked my FPS to 60 though, the stuttering kind of dropped, so it's probably something that needs to be patched out, hopefully. I did have a crash. I actually crashed 3 times yesterday. Twice on loading, it would just froze, and then one it just completely crashed. But otherwise, played well. I had a blast playing it. Looks fantastic. I'll show you guys here some clips from the first couple races you'll do. You will drive. It's kind of like the demo. The first 3 races, if you guys have played the demo, you'll start out with those 3 races. Running the GTR, the Porsche, and then the trucks. And then you jump into the main campaign, you know, the racing series, and go through those different sets. You get to race different cars, you know, from nice little hot hatches all the way up to a rally and everything in between. But yeah, it was fun, a lot of fun during the campaign. The one thing I don't like is for the cars, like to get cars you have to collect cars to get these points to be able to unlock other cars that you can eventually like purchase. That's kind of annoying. Like, you can't just go buy an Aventador. You got to work your way up by buying other cars that you probably want nothing to do with, and then it'll unlock, you'll rank up, it'll unlock, and then you'll be able to get like an Aventador or something like that. So that's kind of annoying. You can't just jump in and say, hey, I got the money for this, and buy it. So that's kind of a pain. And there's some animation issues here. I'll show you guys one clip here. You race Ken Block's rally car, the Focus he runs. And if you're, I mean, of course everybody's seen, you know, Ken Block if you're into racing at all. And you know that the stick there for the shift, you know, he's just on and off that thing the whole time. But in the car, when you're in the cockpit view, your guy never does anything with the stick. It's just like you're driving an automatic. There's no animation for shifting. And then there's one car, there's an Audi, where it's got like this big lever that just like pops up out of nowhere when you downshift. You only touch it once, and then when you upshift, your guy like slaps it back, and then it goes away. So there's some animation issues inside the cockpit that are kind of funny. You know, where it doesn't shift at all, and it's just like you're driving an automatic. But otherwise, the game looks fantastic. As far as like the weathering, the lighting, you know, the glares, the cars, they all look fantastic. So I can overlook the little animation bugs. Well, not even bugs, I guess they're not even there. That one in the car, I can overlook those just for the overall beauty of the game is amazing. And as far as like driving in the rain, you know, your car is sliding, you're going to hit the puddles, and you can feel that in the car. You know, it loses a little bit of traction. On Dubai, the sand, some of the sand makes it a little more slick when it's coming across the track. I've had tracks where there's fog rolling across, so that's a nice little, you know, feature too. You're rolling through the fog. I actually had this one clip here. I'll show you guys one of the muscle car races, and the race, you know, there's supposed to be, you know, the guy says, you know, there's a storm coming in. And as you're racing, the lightning, you have this lightning going on, and it just looks great. It just looks fantastic, reflecting off everything. And it almost looks like you're trying to race not only the other drivers, but you're trying to race to like complete it before the storm comes rolling in. So that was a pretty cool like little aspect. But yeah, I am having a blast with this game. I'll continue to pump out more videos for this, and let me know in the comments what you guys think of the game. Anything you guys want me to check out or, you know, we can talk about. So like I said, there's a little bit of issues. Hopefully they get patched out. But otherwise, I'm having a blast. So hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed these videos and playing this game. And I will definitely have more. So thank you, and have a good one.